G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to Subnautica with Mags, and we are not continuing on exactly from where we were in the last episode. I've actually done quite a bit of work since last time, as you can see. Made a few enhancements to the base. I'll quickly run over those first before we continue off on our mission for the day. So, obviously I've made use of the lithium and started reinforcing the base, and I've come across a load more quartz for glass. The reason for this is, if I load it up, I have now found diamonds and the remaining parts that I needed to build the tools to get inside of Aurora. I now have the propulsion cannon, the laser cutter, the stasis rifle. So I'm doing well in all those parts. Now base power, as you can see, is much higher. This is because I've built a 5-stack of bioreactors. The bottommost stack has a door that exits straight out in the kelp forest, so I can raid the kelp forest for supplies should I need them in order to run the bioreactors. Don't touch these at the moment. Or at least not, well, I can't touch those, at least not when I'm planning to record. That bug is still present. If I touch the bioreactors at all, you cannot get items back from a bioreactor. It just continually strobes at the bottom of the screen for the entire play session, so we'll leave those alone. Now we've expanded out here as well, reinforcements and additional glass. I'm pretty happy with the layout of the base at this point in time. The only thing I'm missing is the moon pool, which I will need to get before I can go into deeper water, because I need the moon pool to get access to the Seamoth modification console in order to increase its depth. Now the reason for the expansion was for this. I finally decided to bite the bullet and put a water purifier in. Now we're only at 18%, but I already have a bottle of water on board, so we don't need that. Food we should be good for this, and I also now have battery charging stations for both the major power cells and the small batteries. So I'm going to raid both of those. I think I've only got 37% power left in the Seamoth. And we'll take all the batteries for spares because they're all charged. I'll just swim out here a little bit so you can get a bit of a look at the base expansion now. As you can see, I've glassed it all the way to the bottom. I actually ended up finding, after not being able to find diamonds in the last video, I ended up finding 2, so I have a spare for whatever I need it for. Unfortunately, I would have made the diamond knife, but I don't have the tool modification console yet to be able to do that. So that's another thing I wouldn't mind finding, but it's less urgent.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We now have all the tools in place. Let's go find our way into Aurora and see if we can find ourselves a prawn suit. Oh crap. I saw you. No, I want this to be an uneventful trip, please. You stay over there. Alright, so we're definitely nice and close to Aurora now. We now are coming in on the Reapers. Just follow the hull. Now we should almost be at the rift. Oh, piss off. Don't follow me, you bastard. Alright, that's the drop that leads into the, or what was once the rear access for Aurora, and whoop, we're getting shakes. That means we're right around the front. Now I know there's another Reaper that's around here, so I'm in between 2 Reapers at the moment. This is uncomfortable. Oh shit. Where's the other one? Can't see the other one. I don't like the fact that I can't see the other one. I'm at a surface and we'll get the hell up on this where it can't get me. Well, actually no, the Reaper will be able to get me up here anyway, so that doesn't matter. Exploration is not advised. Yeah, it's lucky I don't listen to that. Oh, hang on. Alright, so now we can have some fun with these things. Where did it go? Jesus, it's got the shakes. Yeah. No, you don't. Ha ha ha. Got you now, you prick. Stasis rifle. Doesn't actually do any damage to the target, but creates a field that stops them from moving for a temporary period of time. Is it cheating? Maybe. Do I care? Not really. Full power cell. I'll take a spare. Spares are always good. Stay still. Little lag there, and another first aid kit. I think I'm carrying 2, so that's good. I've got a spare first aid kit. Alright. Hole in the hull over here. This is actually a different area to where I come in before. But no matter, I've definitely got the tools to get past. Can I get up on that? Let me. There's an animal-like hissing sound going on in the background that I don't particularly like either. I'm starting to think I should have bought a fire extinguisher. Oh, no, that was bad. That was very bad. And it looks like I can't go that way, so I'm going to burn myself again. That's alright. I have fire extinguishers. I have first aid kits, so it's not a problem. Alright. Another crate. Another signal. Stay still. This makes things so much easier rather than playing, die. Rather than bouncing around hoping these things will stop moving. Supply crates everywhere. Power cell, I haven't run out of space on this. So if it does, I'll just throw some of these power cells away. I don't think I need another battery. Maybe I shouldn't have bothered grabbing any of those. As long as I don't see the sea moth moving. I'm actually a little concerned that a Reaper might come through, grab the sea moth from up there and drag it away, because that would make for a long trip home. This place is shag. Oh, okay, the stuff falling from the ceiling can actually hit you. That makes this interesting. Yeah, it's so dark so I can't see. Disinfected water. I'm picking up plenty of water supplies up through here, so that's cool. More water. I'd hope for something new than water just right about now. Fire extinguisher, that'll have a use. I'm going to pop one of those repair kits now, those health kits now, and let's put that on. Convenient, this happened to be floating around. A crate here, check that too. There's a battery in it. Oh, this place is fucked. Only 37% on the fuel for this, so I probably shouldn't use it anymore unless I have to. Propulsion cannon fragment. Now, did I bring a scanner along? I hope I brought a scanner along. I did bring a scanner along. Alright, we'll replace the propulsion cannon for the moment, unless I absolutely need it. It's only titanium. And we have an abandoned PDA. Aurora engineering drone.
PDA data.
Another battery. Keeping us in supply of those at least now. Log. Voice logs. Let's see. Find the old stuff here. Systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download Black Dog's data. No, that's not a bit. Data bank. Data downloads. Survivors. Life pods. Operational logs. Engineering drone log. That's the one we're after. Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Drone. Retrieve propulsion cannon. Propulsion cannon retrieved. Oh, I can't read that, not with that shaking. Okay, we'll have to read that another time, I think. Alright. Glad I didn't use all the fuel for this. That looks like a C-mod modification console. That is a trash bin. Data terminal. We'll check data terminal in a second. What else have we got? Poster for the prawn suit. Make it infantry 4. Right, I thought this might happen, so this is a problem. Drink of water. We don't need all these batteries. Keep 4. And we'll get rid of these 2 titanium as well. How much does that take? Just 1. Okay, 1 slot. We have another PDA document here, which I'm not going to bother reading. It's shaking too much. Essential life things. And downloading data from this data terminal. Didn't bring up anything. Public documents. Altera launches the Aurora. That must be it there. Code, essential life things. Kim's birthday, my birthday, weeks before we get home. Weeks before it feels like we get home. That's why I'm doing this. Cargo bay code. Cargo bay code 1454. Right, so that was worth going into. This shaking is. CMOD seems to be remaining where it is. Stabilizes soon. Supply crate contains a battery. We won't worry about that. We have too many of these. Alright, so propulsion cannon. I need chew and replace the stasis rifle. Let's see. As you can see why we actually needed it now. That clears the way. So this is obviously the high axis. The other way that I found must be the back door, or at least the entrance into another part of Aurora. And it suddenly gets quiet and no more shaking. So that's a good sign. Now, we had a code, and I've already forgotten what it was because I have a mind like a sieve. 1454. Hey, that's good. What have we got here? Everything's on fire. Nothing worth scanning yet that I've seen. Or nothing to scan. Anything under here? Fine. So we've already got the light scanned, and we have a forklift. That's cool. Supply crate with more water. I'd like to make space for the water if at all possible. I'll only throw that if I absolutely have to. And a 54 on food, that's more problematic. I probably should have bought some salted fish or something along for this. Lots of cargo bins, most of which look like they're broken open. Nutrient block. Well, that was convenient. Solves that problem. Wouldn't mind another one of those if I could get them. Hey, what do you know? Ask and you shall receive. Yeah, I'll grab 2 of those. That, with the water and food I've got on board now, I can afford to stay here for quite some time without having to worry about it. Looks like we've still got to watch that shrapnel falling from the roof though. So I can go down the ramp this way. Some angular cargo ramp. I could take the ladder down, but we'll just go in. Oh, no. That fell on me. Not good. And yeah, the ramp looks like it's jammed here. Stop dropping shit on my head. The Seamoth Bay and the drive room. Well, it looks like we are going for a swim. Hopefully there's a way out of this. Well, I can't see one, which is worrying. Oh wait, yeah, no, if I go up there I should be able to get out, maybe? Yes, I can get out that way, alright. So I'm not trapped. was probably worth checking that out beforehand, but hey. Cargo. We have cargo, we have cargo. There's another supply crate with water. Oh, Jesus. Get off. You dirty. Can I get you with this? Did that work? That worked, alright. Oh, I like this thing. Why haven't I built one of these before? Where is that last little red bastard? Did I get it? No, straight into the wall with you. Oh, that is... I wonder if I can do this to a sand shark. I'm going to have to try that. That amuses the hell out of me. Yeah, I've got plenty of health kits on board. Go away. Yeah, there are no weapons in this game, remember? No weapons at all. You can just pick something up and slamming it against a wall so hard that it explodes on itself. Fantastic. Damaged wires. Use welder to repair. I didn't bring a welder. Ah, oh, damn it. Hopefully we can work our way around. I didn't think I might need one. I should have known better. Prawn Bay. The Prawn Bay is that way. That will require cut open to access. Okay, that's not a problem. We'll come back to the Prawn Bay for a moment. I'm just a little curious about what is down here. It would help if I wasn't always on the edge of the water that's going to keep throwing me around. So we've got a crate. It looks like a battery. Right, so we're getting out of the water here and we have fire, so... And I will hit the right key in a second. That one.
Yeah.
So we got a little burn, that's okay, no problem. And this is the reactor room. Alright, I know this one. Get rid of the fire extinguisher, we don't need it anymore. We needed the welder for this. I should have brought the welder along, and I didn't. So it looks like I'm going to be making another trip back here at some point. But we have the Cyclops power efficiency module, so I will take that. Yeah, so we can't fix the radiation. I should have thought to grab the welder. Oh, no matter. We're here for the prawn suit for the moment. And that, I most certainly have what I need to get access to. Unless there's something that requires a welder on the other side of this door. In which case, I'm going back to base and then coming all the way back here again. Alright. We need... laser cutter. Put that on 4. Now you don't actually guide this, you just point it at the door and it's automatically moving itself around to do the cut. I assume what it's trying to do here... Or no, do I have to move it around for the cut? No, just got to stand still. I was a little bit too far away. So it just automatically cuts the circle all on its own. The animation looks quite a bit different to the last time I actually saw this, so they've cleaned it up. This actually looks really nice. Takes a bit of power to get through. Come on. 87, 89, 91, 93, 96, 98. Right, now if I remember correctly, don't touch the sides, because the sides are actually red hot. Okay, we have a locker bay, we have another PDF, which I will grab. Auxiliary mission orders, that's going to be an interesting read. Anything else in here? Some papers floating around. Anything on them that we can read? No, they're just papers. Another health kit, which I won't say no to. Nothing we can scan in this, obviously a locker room, storage room. Another thing, water over here, so I'll grab that. It's odd, why would they have disinfected water on a spacecraft? Wouldn't it just be water? Oh, wrong one. Another battery, we don't need it. Oh, no. Prawn Bay's up. Okay, so we don't have to go through there. I was worried for a second. And we need the welder. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, looks like I am going back to base, and I will be back very quickly. I'll do us all a favour, and I'll edit the trip in and out of here out. So, once again, on my way back out of Aurora, we've managed to clear the wreck fairly easily, and I'm heading back up the hull because I'm aware that there is a Reaper floating around here somewhere, and once again, we haven't been able to see the one that's at the front of Aurora, and I've completely lost sight of the one that I spotted out here. Oh, no I haven't. No I haven't. No I haven't. Nope. Piss off. He's not there. He's not there. He's not there. It's my imagination. It's my imagination. Oh, you prick. 16% power too. I hope he doesn't come back because right now I haven't got enough juice to be able to keep running. I gotta stop at some point and refuel this. And so, back at base we are with 6% power to spare, so I might actually do a battery change on this thing before we go much further since I've got an excess of power cells available. We'll be out here, and let's go to that power cell, so we got 100% on board.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
While we're at it, that's at 6% power. How are all the other ones doing? Full. We'll put another one in there because I need to carry 2 on me. Alright, so let's go through our devices. Put that one on, we'll leave that on 1 for the moment. That is at 93, we can leave that alone. That one is at 57, so we will change this one's battery. I don't remember exactly what key to use then. 57. We want to keep 2 spares on board. Actually, we'll make it 3 spares. And we want to go to the welder, and we want to do exactly the same thing because we used most of the power on this thing while we were burning through. So we'll change the power on that. Make sure everything's good. Day 6 flashlight. We are doing good for water. So we'll store a whole bunch of our water here because we don't need it anymore, and we'll store some of the health kits. 1, 2. We'll take 1 nutrient block with us. Gives us 2 water, 1 nutrient block. Just put the prawn and the signal in there for the moment because I'm not too phased with those for the moment. 2 pairs of power cells, full load in the... Already empty out the water. That's what these bays are here for holding the salt and the water from the purifier. Yep, so that empties that out, which is nice. Power is still going good here. Now all we need is the welder, which we have to dig out from all of this. The spare diamond, the spare lithium that I had floating around. Builder we won't need. Sure, the welder was in that bay. Must be in this one. Vehicle bay, welder. So we take the welder. We'll take the flares too, just in case. Yeah, we'll take the flares too. Alright, so now we're ready for this again. All I've got to do is have a quick feed. And we are good to go back to Aurora again. This time, let's hope we don't encounter the bloody Reaper. Although it's daylight, so we should be doing better this time. But of course, for that, we'll have to wait for the next video. Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you very much for watching. Part 2 will be up very, very, very soon. As always, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Click like if you do, subscribe if you want to see more. Dive smart, dive safe, and I'll catch you in the depths.